Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 5th of January. Now before I get started guys, thank you for always supporting my channel. I know you guys are absolutely brilliant out there. You always comment. I try to get back to you within a day or two as well because like I say, your comments are important to me. I love hearing back from you guys and you also give me great confirmation. So thank you. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell notifications as well so you know my videos pop up. And please hit those like buttons, helps me heaps. And like I said, we've built a little community here. So please feel free to comment. We all sort of chat to each other because we come from different parts around the world. Now first off, I have got a little bit of admin guys before I start the reading, just a little bit, because we've hit the ground running, haven't we? I guess we could all say, oh, there's a lot going on in 2024. We've been talking for a few weeks now, guys, about shifting to the new earth. We got the Eckhart Tolle book popped back into our experience, A New Earth. Go check it out. Really brilliant read. He was awakened many years ago, Eckhart Tolle. And that's his experience, but this is pretty much what everybody's going through. Everyone's going through their own awakening process in order to shift the energy, frequency, vibration of the earth. I've been watching too, just to mention to you guys, there's a couple of really good videos on, if you're interested, on a guy called Aaron Doherty. Some of you will know Aaron, he's really good. He's a real success story. He used to work in a women's shoe shop and then he just always wanted to follow his spiritual path and his channel really blew up. He's got some brilliant videos at the moment on A New Earth, so please go check them out. They popped up on my feed yesterday, so I started watching a few and they're really good. I think it's worth having a look at. His name's Aaron Doherty. Go check him out, he's very good. Oh, and the other thing is, of course, please go check out Clown Planet. Most of us here watch Clown Planet. Carl Vernon is in the UK, he's on YouTube, absolutely brilliant. I did notice that he had a little video about they're thinking about introducing the digital pound over there. Yes, instead of cash. Gee, what a surprise. But they're saying you'll still be able to use your cash and your credit cards, which is, as we know here, the BS detectors, we call ourselves guys if you are new. Not likely. They're trying to bring in the old digital currency. We know that's where it's headed. Now, the other thing I just wanted to say is thank you guys have been confirming about Germany. I've had Germany rising for well over 6 months. Well, it's happening. If you haven't checked out the videos of the German farmers, please go check it out. It's on my Facebook page, Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic Life Coach. I pop a few things on there just so you guys get to see some videos and things happening around the world as well. They're spraying poop, they're doing everything, and there are scabillions of them. They're showing visuals of them, all the tractors and farmers coming together. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm guessing it's about ridiculous taxes. We know that it would be. Cow burps and cow farts, just all the idiotness that's currently going on globally. The other thing I wanted to talk about too here, guys, is on the news this morning. Oh yes, there was a great big scooter factory fire, an EV scooter factory fire, yes, in Sydney. And they were actually talking about how the batteries were to blame. So the whole factory went up, poof, just like that. So, you know, we do sort of associate lithium batteries with lecky cars on this channel. I've been talking to you guys about that guy called M Guy. If you haven't checked out his channel, he's got some brilliant videos about the lecky cars and all the batteries and all this kind of stuff. So please go check that out as well. M Guy, he's an Australian guy. He's got a YouTube channel. Very eye-opening. So the factory went up, the big EV scooter factory. And the other thing I just wanted to touch on, which I'm sure most of you have been following as well, is the lovely Epstein, yes, the releasing of all the documents, yes, all the documents, the flight logs, the black books, all the supposed pedos, and they're still redacting a lot of names, which we knew was going to happen, didn't we guys? We knew there was going to be a lot of redactions because they don't want everybody's name out there. So we've pretty much got the same ones. We've got the, you know, the Prince Andrew, the Clinton, Trump. There was a few extras that got thrown. Of course, they did throw in Michael Jackson, of course. And David Copperfield, the illusionist. Ooh, we get a lot about illusions here, don't we? But I did notice on a lot of the YouTube channels and It was actually on the news here this morning too in Australia. They were talking about the Epstein releasing. But I did notice on the news here they did not mention Billy Goat once. Billy Goat seems to be avoiding, which is Bill Gates if you're new here. Billy Goat seems to be not getting much of a mention by a lot of YouTube channels. Let me know what your opinion is of that, guys. Because remember, he's very busy trying to roll out his plant-based or lab-made food at the moment, isn't he? So I'm guessing they don't want to disrupt that too much. So basically, they're still withholding a lot of names, and it's all still a big secret, really. Don't get it. I don't understand this world. And of course, we know here on this channel, what's ever going to come of it? Nothing. Are they going to arrest all these pedophiles and that? Not likely, because then there'll be no proof. And I'm sure you've seen the lovely painting of Clinton in the blue dress with the red high heel shoes on. Oh, honestly, this circus show, could it get any funnier, guys? I don't think so. So I guess we could say 2024 has started with a bang. It's all happening, isn't it, guys? All right, let's get straight into the reading without further ado. Cheers, everyone. I'm coming to you from my kitchen today, my little cottage kitchen. Oh, yes, grey skies again today, guys. More rain here. Yes, sunshine seems to be something that's being omitted from most people's lives. I know it is in the UK. You guys keep me up to date with that. Queensland's still cleaning up from its abnormal tornado where roofs were taken off houses. Just not normal weather, guys. If you're new, that's my blind cat, Charlie. She does echolocation to try and find her way around the house. She's very loud, so I do apologise for her loudness. She vibrates her voice off things. My daughter worked it out. It's sort of, I think it's bats and dolphins do it. It's very bizarre, but she is fully blind, so, and maybe I'm guessing a little deaf. All right, here she comes. Charlie. I'll just let her know I'm here. Charlie. Oh, she'll figure it out. Okay, guys, let's get straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up. Oh, I'm getting it. The tide is turning. The tide is turning. We know it is. This is the awakening. This is the shift. We keep getting it. The tide is turning. It's turning back on the governments, these leaders. Oh, it's so good. Which means people are standing up. They are. They're standing up. Oh, hey, guys, just wanted to mention to you too, I talked to my mum yesterday. You know, my mum, the journey I've had with my mum. If you're new here, my mum's very into the jab wheel sort of mass psychosis, into the narrative, and she was getting a shingles jab the other day. Well, my sister couldn't get up there because the weather got so bad. She's going up today. Yes, and mum reiterated that she is going today. She's actually going today now instead of the other day to get her shingles jab. And I said, well, I said to her, because I just don't care anymore, and I said, well, hopefully you're not going to get shingles from it. And she said, oh, well, you know, you wouldn't get any jabs. And I went, no, I didn't get any jabs. And I said, and that was all BS anyway. So I'm trying to just tell it like it is now. I'm a little bit over it, to be quite honest. Anyway, so she's heading off today to get the lovely shingle jab because the mainstream media is telling her to, and the doctors are telling her to. Never had it in her life. Why would you be going and getting that? And I actually did highlight to her, well, don't you think it's strange that shingles is on the rise? It's never been on the rise before, never had ads on TV before. And since the picky wheel, we'll call it here, it's all on the rise. Bit strange, I said to her, but anyway, she can do what she wants. I don't really care anymore. All right, let's get back on track, guys. Oh, I'm just getting that again. People are really scared of their finances. Finances is crippling and it feels cruel to people now. People are really scared. They're really frightened. They're overwhelmed. They're contracting in their bodies. They're not seeing, see what's happening now, and we know this is where people go through their awakening process. They're not seeing any light at the end of the tunnel. There's no hope. There's no joy. There's no hope. Well, sort of what's left. I guess that's what I'm getting for these people waking up. Not you. If you're here on my channel, you've gone through all this. You're not even, we're just sitting back laughing at this circus show because it's that ridiculous. But I mean, yes, we get affected. I'm not saying we don't get the ripple effect, especially finances. Everyone, no one's going to avoid that. But I am getting that these people, there's this sense now coming over people. It's that dread. And I think, to be honest, we've gone through a lot of people with the anger, their pain bodies rising up, their beast mode. We've talked about it for many, many months here. But now I feel like people are really going into we talked about grief. That was for Canada, for your old country. We're getting a lot of grief. But it's also dread. It's like dread. You think if you're really overtired and you can't catch up on sleep, it's that kind of feeling. Anyone who's had a newborn or something like that, there's this feeling of this endless loop of, it's like exhaustion, but it's a dread. It's like when you have a newborn baby, you dread going to sleep because you know you're going to wake up to them screaming and crying and needing a feed. It's just this endless loop of tiredness is what I'm getting. That's just an example. Where there's this feeling, a sense of dread. It's like an overwhelming grey cloud that's now coming over people, which would probably, it's a very depressive energy. That's what I'm getting now. You know, as much as people rise up in their anger and everything, that's like an energy force. But now I'm getting the oozing of the lava. It's like the volcano. The earth becomes very angry and volatile, and it erupts, and all the anger of the volcano spews out and all the lava. But then when all that anger settles down, you just get the oozing of the lava. Well, that's what's happening with the people now. But there's this sense of dread going with it. Dread, overwhelm, and feelings of despair is what I'm getting. Feelings of despair. See, where's the hope and joy? There isn't any. All right, let's keep going. Even for us as awake people watching all this play out, we still have to really work hard at keeping our hope, our joy, and keeping the essence of ourself alive and happy and living from that higher frequency. We have to work on it all the time. It's not something, you can't just drop the ball and think, oh, I'm right now, I've gone through my awakening process, I'm done. It's not. We're still expanding. We're still protecting ourselves from other people's energy. We're making sure that we're staying on our true path. We do little bits of manifesting and different things here, create things into our life. We follow our passions, our joy, our creativity, because we know that's how it uplifts our soul. Because we don't want to go back to the old, I always talk about the backpacker burdens. Oh, the sun's breaking through, guys. Miracle. I haven't seen it for a couple of weeks. The backpacker burdens, we don't want to start filling that backpack up. And that's what the guides keep saying to us as well. We don't want to start, we have to deal with our thoughts. We can't load them back up and suppress them down. That's just what I'm getting. But these people now, that's how they're feeling. These people waking up. All right. Hang on. And I'm getting Oh, she's so loud. Charlie. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, 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 puss. The flies are landing on her head. There's always a fly in, isn't there? Okay, I'm getting for the people waking up that life is going to the extreme now. It's showing me a heap of people that are waking up and they're all huddled in a corner, say of a building or a room, and they're all sort of trapped. It's almost showing me like when a fire, like say a house catches fire or something catches fire, and people can't get out, and it becomes this emergency like situation, and they all huddle in the corner. That's the image I'm getting for the people waking up. They're trying to escape, but they're huddled down and they're all bunched together. They're trying to save themselves, but it's feeling like there's no escape. That's what I'm getting for the people waking up. It's like they're trapped in a fire, and the smoke and everything's coming towards them, and they're getting lower and lower. You know, when smoke rises, you have to get really low. It's showing me them all getting lower and lower, and they're looking for a way out. So this is good, guys. This means the people waking up are looking for a way out of this circus event, we'd call it. But they're looking for ways out now. They're looking at how they're going to escape the current status of their life, which is pretty shit, really, isn't it, as we know here. All right, hang on. Oh, they're showing me sushi. We knew he was going to be one of the first out. They're showing me sushi coming out of 10 Downing Street, and he's like straightening his buttons, and he's pulling like the bottom bits of his jacket, and he's like dusting off the dust because he's been in his 10 Downing Street for a couple of weeks now. He's dusting off and he's ready to get going. Things are going to get moving pretty soon in UK. Let's hope it's the farmers and things protesting and people protesting. But I am getting that Sushi's ready to start. He's ready to, it's just showing me him doing all preparing, like straightening his tie. There's this getting prepared to, I would say, address the people. So you might be hearing from him soon. And he might talk about the challenges that you're facing. He's the only challenge that you're facing over there, really, isn't he? But he's going to come out and talk about the challenges you're facing, like the importance of working together with the global warming, BS and all the crap. How important it is that we all conserve fuel. How you're going to get, I feel like, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're going to get this little lecture. It's like something you'd get from your mum and dad. He's going to come out and tell you what you should be doing and how we can all work together. We know that saying. We've all heard that before. We all need to work together. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting him coming out, but it's like Sushi's going to be lecturing people. He's going to be talking down to people, but it's not going to come across as rude and condescending. But because of the clever wording, it's going to be like he's above people, telling people what to do. That's how it's going to be perceived. But he's doing it softly. But he's going to be directing people's thoughts again as to what they need to do to, save the planet, all this crap. We know he's connected to the Royal Kardashians and the old Earth shot and all this crap that Chucky's involved in as well. So I do feel that you're about to get a lecture from Sushi. I don't see it going down so well, though. He's really rubbed a lot of people up the wrong way over there. People aren't happy. They're not jamming with his vibe. It's a different frequency. People aren't on the frequency. See, people in the UK, he pushed so hard last year that he woke a lot of people up. He retracted, but he did wake a lot of people up with his 15-minute city trials, his EULOs, tracking and tracing, all this kind of stuff. The extra tolls. We know how it all goes. And people are starting to get sus. A lot of people waking up are starting to get sus of what's going on. Because how can we be getting hit with this and this and this and this? And you guys were telling me, people are tired in the UK. You guys were telling me about the Euro transport systems shut down and people are inconvenienced. See, there's just too many unanswered questions in the UK. That's basically what I'm getting, that people want answers for now. But he is getting ready. So I think you're going to see him probably in the next 2 weeks, I think. He's going to come out. He's going to come out lecturing the little people. All right. Remember, he's still got to get his blueprint out. He's still got his goals to achieve. He can't just, sit back and let everyone still stay on their lovely, relaxing holiday. He's got to kind of get the ball rolling again now. It's time, is what I'm getting for Sushi. All right. I'm still seeing Australia and New Zealand coming together. I'm seeing Elbow and Luxon coming together, having more meetings. I'm just getting that they're going to be closer. New Zealand and Australia are going to become closer. A much more united front on the world stage. I don't know exactly how, but they're going to share a lot of ideas. They're going to try and have more strength as two countries brought together, so it appears bigger. I'm just getting that. They're going to work on their rapport, Elbow and Luxon. I still feel like Luxon's trying to listen to the little people. It's showing me him really listening to the little people, like walking the streets and trying to let the little people be heard. It's like you might even see visuals on the news of him talking to like just average people, average citizens, and trying to find out what their needs are and how they're feeling about things. So I feel like, I always say Luxon's pretty intelligent, but I feel like he does his homework first. He doesn't just he's not one of these people that's gung-ho, that goes bullet a gate. He's a person who does his research first, and then he works out the best strategy and the best way to implement things. So I do feel you're going to start seeing him communicating more with the little people, peasants and Lego people in New Zealand, which is nice. I mean, that's what you want. You want a leader who listens to the people instead of just ignoring them like they're nothing. I'm getting that for New Zealand. I don't think he's all bad. I know he's not going to be perfect, but I don't think he's all bad either. Well, so far he hasn't been like Jacinda and Hippo, so fingers crossed, guys. We've hit the new year. I said I'd come back, and we've got to do a reading on New Zealand too, so it'll be interesting to see what comes up. Oh, I've done my UK and Canada too. If you haven't seen those, go look for those. Okay. I'll get China now, which is Canada here for you, because Canada has been slowly morphing into China, which is also nicknamed Panda here. If you get confused, that's what we do. I'm getting people rising up in China. I'm seeing it. It's going to happen. Could be the farmers as well, because we know this is kind of dropping all around the globe, and these ones are standing up, French ones are standing up, German ones are standing up. Aussie farmers have stood up, but I reckon that could happen again. I'm getting that for China. There's going to be protests coming, and it's going to make people happy. It's showing me the people waking up, oh, we'd be really happy. We'd be just like Cheshire Cat out of Alice in Wonderland happy. But it's showing me also people waking up are going to be bloody happy if people start protesting and standing up against this dictating tyrant known as Turdo here on this channel. I'm getting that they're going to also, it's showing me like celebrate. I'm getting that song, celebrate, oh, celebration time, come on, let's celebrate, it's all right. And I'm getting that because it's a joyous feeling. I feel like people, when they come together en masse, well, naturally, it lifts the frequency vibration. Look at Ottawa. Look what that did. It became joyous. There were kids on jumping castles. We know what went on. Don't worry. Don't think the rest of the world thinks you were all these fringe minority group that was very horrible and raped everyone and all. We know that's BS. That's what they were feeding people. Like, what a load of crap. It ended up being this great vibration. And I think everyone was very supportive. A lot of the local shops were really good and all that, but they always interview the 1% that is whinging because of the horn honking or whatever. So these things en masse change a vibrational frequency. They lift things. So I feel like there's a bit of celebration will be going on if people start, well, if they start protesting. I'm getting maybe March, April. There could be big protests in China, which you need again, because when you guys really rock it out with your protests, it wakes the rest of the world up. So it's always a good thing. Let's hope that does come to fruition. And a lot of it will be about the cost of living. I mean, we all saw him talking about his lovely holiday that he was planning and his private jet and all that. Like, we're not the only ones seeing that crap, guys. Other people see him and that he's living the life of bloody luxury. Like, what a joke, while everybody's bloody lined up and living in tent cities, and it's just insane. But anyway, so, and it could also be, you might have the big migrant issues, I think you do in Canada as well. Protests around all this kind of thing. Why aren't you, as a Prime Minister, looking after your own country people? We know there's going to be a lot going on with everything. But with the immigration, I think it's very unfair, and people are going to start seeing that they're looking after the immigrants. And I talked about the Indigenous too. He's going to have specific Indigenous groups that he's going to look after. So that's what I'm seeing. Come probably March, April, I'm getting, there could be large protests in Canada. Let's hope they make a difference. Fingers, guys. Don't you wish you could just get rid of him? But like I always say to you guys, do not stress, because tyrant dictators never last. They always get their comeuppance. So just hold that little thought in your mind, guys. So that's what I'm getting for China. Protests are coming. Oh, I hope so for your sake, guys. You need it. I got the other day that things rolling out this year are going to be very disturbing to a lot of people. See, remember, they're not in the mass psychosis for all these things now. That's not really going on. They may still be in it, some of them, for the picky wheel, but they're not in it for everything else that's going on around the world. And let's face it, there's going to be a shitload going on around the world this year, 2024. We already know that. We're waiting to see what some of this stupid nonsense is. I already told you about India's spaceship the other day flying to the black hole. Oh my, like what? What is that going to prove? What? I don't get it. Why is India putting itself on the map, the global world stage of importance? So, you know, we know there's all more of this stupid just nonsense to come in 2024. God, it just doesn't end. So I guess it's like turn the popcorn machine on, guys, and fill up your popcorn, because we're going to be sitting back ready for the show to begin, because it's about to begin. They're launching their new reset campaign. That's what I'm getting. Part 2, I call it Clown Show 2.0, is about to take off. I reckon there's going to be some fairly big protests globally this year. And, you know, the farmers have already kicked it off, because nothing makes sense. Cow burps, cow farts. And then you got all the EV. Apparently the sales have really declined. And actually, speaking of EVs, I was watching a video last night, and I actually think it was M-Guy. And he was talking about how the secondhand car market for EVs is just non-existent, because you can't sell them secondhand. People don't want them because they don't trust them. See, they only want new ones. So you've got all these secondhand EVs that are just like piling up in the bloody junkyard. Like, yeah, that's great for the environment, isn't it? Like, go figure. Have you heard anything more stupid, guys? Honest to God. Hey, the other thing I just wanted to ask you guys too is, do you guys, you know, I'm trying to grow my channel. I've been here for 7 years, as most of you know. It's getting a bit frustrating again at the moment, because they keep like sharing my video and then stopping it, so it doesn't go further than like 300 views, you know, pretty much each video, which is very frustrating. That's why it's good if you guys comment and hit the like buttons, because that really shows people that it's kind of worth watching. I'm just wondering if you guys would prefer like a video every second day or 3 times a week instead of daily. I'm happy to do whatever, because I know life's really busy and it's hard for you guys to watch every day. Look, just let me know. I know a lot of you watch every day. I get that. I know, I think it's fantastic. I can't believe you tune in and watch me every day. Cheers, everyone, for that. But, you know, give me some feedback if there's something you'd like me to do on my channel, or do another question and answers. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, we did the little mini reads. That was kind of fun. But it'd just be nice to get a little bit of your feedback as to what you guys would like and can fit into your life as well, because we have built a little community here and you are important to me, and I just don't want to be bombarding you with information every day if you're not able to absorb it, like, because I know you could skip 2 days and then miss out on some of the information and things like that, you know, might be relevant for you. So anyway, let me know, guys. How about we pull some cards, guys, as well? Today I thought we'd pull one Foxfire. Let's pull a Foxfire. I know a lot of you really love these Foxfire cards. They are beautiful. Ooh. Willing entanglement. See, we're still observing this from afar, but look at the darkness. Look at the dark energy. See, the dark energy really tries to override the light, doesn't it? Willing entanglement. But see, when I see willing entanglement, we kind of put ourselves there, don't we? It's like, I guess too, what they're saying, if you think about her legs contracted up, we kind of contract ourselves too, don't we? And that could be also to do with a lot of aches, pains and ailments in our bodies too. We're still suffering a little bit. Willing entanglement. Well, I'd have to say we are very entangled in the awakening process. If you listen to anyone's videos about this new earth, people have been brought here to help lift the frequency and vibration, and I feel like that's what a lot of us have. They call a lot of us star seeds and different terms like this, where we help really bring that vibrational frequency up. So I'd say we are willingly entangled. We probably volunteered for this job. I don't know why anyone would volunteer for that, but you know, maybe thank God we did, because we're not in the bloody clown show anymore. We're seeing all this garbage for what it really is, BS and nonsense. I'm going to pull a life alignment card. Charlie's gone to sleep. That's good. Plan and manifest. Oh, there you go. See, that's how you keep moving forward. That's why I get you guys to manifest things. And some of you got the caravan with the yellow stripe, wasn't it? That was a hard one. Plan and manifest. See, that shows you that you're on your path. But you have to plan it, visualize it, then let it go, and then it'll manifest. Let me see if there's something for you to manifest today. Oh, I'm getting like Greek columns. Like, you know, in Athens, you get the columns. What is it called? Is it not the Colosseum? Is it? What's that thing with the pillars? You have to manifest the Greek, like a Greek building with pillars. That's an odd one, isn't it? Good luck with that course. Okay, think about it now. The columns, Greek columns, it can be on anything, a book, a house, whatever. And let it go. A documentary. Okay, good luck. I'm going to pull a soul expression card for an outcome. They do give us some challenges, these guides, don't they? Sacred geometry. Meditate with this card to feel the loving support of the universe. Oh, these crows are noisy today, the birds outside. There we go. I actually got the card focused. Sacred geometry. When I think of sacred geometry, I do think of things like pyramids and things like that. It's about shape, you know, teepees. I'm just seeing this sacred geometry, loving support. We are supported by the universe too. I do believe that. Hey guys, I'm actually getting that song, The Eye of the Tiger. I think that was off one of the Rockies as well, wasn't it? The Eye of the Tiger. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Rising up, straight to the top. Got my size, got my senses. I'm getting that song today. The Eye of the Tiger. Hang on, let me see if there's anything else to finish off with today. It's about rising to the top. I'm getting that Bette Midler song again, Wind Beneath My Wings. Fly, fly, so high and up the sky. Thank you, thank you. I'm just getting that song, Wind Beneath My Wings. All about this vibrational and moving up, isn't it, guys? Oh, and I'm getting, of course, I've got to get to finish today. Moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. Nothing can stop me. What is that song called, guys? You done me wrong, the devil's cup. Told me You're gonna have to look it up. I think it's called Moving On Up, isn't it? Moving on up, moving on now. Well, we're moving on up and we're moving on out. That's where we're heading, away from Clown Show 2.0. We're escaping into Terra Bella, as we call it here, which is our new beautiful earth that we've created on this channel, which is our happy place to head off to. Hey, that's the one thing I just wanted to mention to you guys too. At the moment, we've got the Australian Open tennis coming up, and I know a lot of you would have followed the Djokovic tennis event that happened many years ago during the picky jab wheel when he got kicked out of Australia, remember? And then he came back, I think, a year or two later, and he won it blitzed it. Absolutely. I love Djokovic for staying in his truth and his power and standing by himself. I mean, he's an elite athlete. You know, why would you put, you know, crap in your body? Anyway, just saying my opinion, of course. As you know, my videos are for entertainment purposes only, guys. Take from them what you choose. But they interviewed him the other day. He's here in Australia playing tennis. And I just love him because he never says a bad word about Australia. And he said that, I wondered what he was going to say, and he goes, Australia is my happy place. Like, talk about rise above the BS. Like, I just love people like that. He just rises above things. It was like when he won the Moderna shot. Was it in America or somewhere with the tennis? And he won the prize money for that Moderna shot. Oh, it's so brilliant. So that's what he said. Australia is my happy place. So I just think maybe we just need to take a leaf out of his book, guys, and really just keep rising to that happy place, because, God, he sure did, didn't he? And people were nasty during that. I remember on Facebook, as a person living in Australia, because I was so mad about it. And people were so angry on Facebook. They were saying, yeah, kick him out of the country. And these are people I knew on Facebook doing this. It was nuts. So I just love it now. He's having the last laugh, isn't he, guys? It's just, just keep sitting back and enjoying the show, because it just doesn't end, does it? It's plenty to laugh about, and that's why we come together here on my channel, to have laughs and just keep growing and evolving, I guess. So I hope my videos are helping you get through this craziness that we're living through. Take care. Please comment down below, like buttons, and please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you here on my channel. Take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.